branches in the wind, still standing here together. One more storm to weather, we'll get through it yet. So we're gathered here, holding on to each other, to let go of another one we won't forget. Now as we say goodbye to one of our own, we may be lonely, but we're not alone. Though the leaves will fall and the tears will flow, may it always comfort us to know the family tree will always grow. Father down to son, mother to daughter, thicker than water, we are made of this. From the earth we rise, to the earth returning, we'll keep a...
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Star Wars Super Speedway Series Season 4 2014 on RTL 7 over here at a different place than where we had the qualifying races. I know it's been time since we did a race, and I'm not sure if all of you already know what is going on and why it took so long. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. I don't know if this has been 2.5, maybe even 3.5 weeks. I don't know. 2.5 weeks, yes. Since we did the qualifying races at the Dragonet Super Speedway. If you have seen that, a very bad accident happened with, well, at least with Tessa Sato-Jackson. And about Joe and Maki, he also had a pretty terrible crash. We don't know anything about him. But Tessa Sato-Jackson, she had a very bad accident, and we're very sad to say that she has passed away because of that accident. And I'm pretty sure already a lot of you knew that. The day after the crash, she already was pronounced dead. 26 hours, 27 hours later. She was transported to the hospital nearby, and then she was, they did everything they could over there, but the injuries were just too big. It was terrible crash. So that is not the reason why we've been away for so long. Well, I've been very busy lately, but that is a big reason though. So the rest of the or this race, this race was supposed to be called the Rise Against 500. But instead we made this race the Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 in honor of Tessa Sato-Jackson. So, very sad story, and it's already been a while, and a lot has actually happened since then. But, Tessa Sato-Jackson is not here anymore. Every car in the Phillips Cup Series, or almost every car in the Phillips Cup Series, has a decal in honor of her. And in the Star Wars Super Speedway Series, not, but that's, not really possible with over 1,000 cars. So, there are only 300 cars, I think, in the roster at the moment, but there are so many cars at the moment here, so that's impossible to give all these cars decals, especially because a lot of these cars also have a sponsorship on the seat pillar where the decal is placed. So that's sad. That was one of the things why it took so long. Actually, I have no clue why it took so long, but a lot of things have happened also personally, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But one fun thing is though that it came a little bit unexpected, but actually I have a girlfriend now, so I've been not very busy, but I've been busy with that too. My focus has been mainly on that, and I wasn't really focusing on doing races, so my weekends have been very busy last weekend I was with her. Weekend before that, as I was with somebody else, and just very busy stuff. So that's a good thing. We've been together or since Saturday, and actually I'm not going to tell you who it is, but because she's in this series and in the Philips Cup series, and she races there on her or with her own name, so I'm not sure if she really is happy if I tell the whole world about this, but it doesn't matter too much. So that was Saturday. Then 3 days later, yesterday, something else happened, which was pretty bad. We were with physical education, PE, how it's called, playing hockey, and both I was focusing on the ball and playing it, and somebody else was doing the same thing, and we just ran straight into each other with a full head of steam, and there was blood everywhere eventually, and now I have a huge crack in my forehead, and he also has a big crack just on his eyelid or on his eye maybe even. So I have 7 stitches in my head, and it does hurt, especially when I frown or when I look into the sunlight or very bright light. So I'm not sure. I've been having a very bad headache yesterday. Today, luckily, everything has already been a lot better. So I'm happy with that. But I'm not sure. I'm going to do this. Oh, damn, it hurt. I'm going to do this race, and I'm maybe not going to do it very exciting and stuff with everything. But, well, that's all because it hurts like hell. And it will be on here till Monday. After that, the stitches will be removed. I have like a big bandage on my face. I'm not sure if you want to see it, but maybe I will post a picture of it on Facebook. I'm not sure if I had already, but that's the thing that happened yesterday. So, but now it is Wednesday, and every Wednesday I have a free afternoon. So I'm thinking about doing races or more on this Wednesday afternoon, since in the weekends, weekend is most of the time the only time I can meet with my girlfriend, since we're at different schools. So most of the time my weekends are going to be fuller and busier. So I'm thinking about doing races now, and maybe on Friday morning when I have first 3 hours off. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but that will all be sorted out. I'm going to do more races throughout the midweek, so probably then only on Wednesday, since I am on the Monday and Friday I'm until 4:15 in the afternoon at school, and on Tuesday and Thursday I'm at 5 o'clock in the afternoon at school, so that sucks. So, talking of 6 minutes, well, that's 7 minutes almost, that's not even too bad. The thing is, this is, back to racing, this is the first chase race. And because of the Tessa Sato-Jackson incident, we are not at the Dragonet Super Speedway, but we are at Daytona International Speedway, as this race has now become part of the Speed Weeks of the Philips Cup Series. The Bud Shootout was... No, not the Bud Shootout, but the TND Shootout was past weekend, won by Bastogne, with Joseph Ernesto finishing in 2nd position. So top-notch racing on a roll already at Daytona. I'm not sure where they're starting over here. Fact is that Denise Steinauer, winner of qualifying race number 1 at the Dragonet is on the pole. 2nd is Jane Pinter, and 3rd is Blake Hawshield. They all won races. So let's take a look at where our chasers are, because of course all the chasers are locked in the field. So Kevin Waters is starting pretty midfield over here, so let's see what he can do. Then we got the 38 car of Sean Howell, starting a little bit further to the front, just outside the top 10, in 12th position. Then we got the 46 car of Keith Batson, starting all the way in the back. Then we got Prudence Littlejohn, starting right next, and then 1 row back to Keith Batson. So also far in the back, 40th position. Prudence Littlejohn. Then we got the 62 car of Joseph Ernesto. By the way, points leaders at the moment are Kevin Morris and Sean Howell. as neither of the chasers won one of the qualifying races. So Joseph Nestor is starting pretty midfield as well, a little bit further in front of the 25 car of Kevin Waters. But he's starting on the outside row, so he's going to fall back. And that's something you may not want to have happened to you. Nicole Tranowicz in the number 17 car is starting in, 12th position? No, 13th position, excusez-moi. So pretty far up front and on the inside line. So that's good for her. Moonlight Taylor in the number 96 car is starting one position in front of the 25 car of Kevin Waters. And then we got Makoto Iguchi in the not the number 8 car, the number 9 car. There she is in the discount tire Ford Fusion. It is a Ford Fusion, yeah, okay. So there she is, starting pretty far towards the back as well. Then we got Jackie Salas in the 07 car. You may have already seen her. It still says, why does it say Jackie Salas? Jackie Salas is not racing anymore. So, yeah, that was indeed Jackie Salas passed away in the same weekend as Tessa Sato-Jackson. So, it was once again a very terrible weekend then. But it is Diana Vasquez driving the 07 car. And yes, Diana Vasquez is in chase. And that's, if the same situation would have been next season, then Diana Vasquez would not be in this race. Or not be in the chase. In the race she would be, but not in the chase. So that's some of the new rules that are going to be in play. We got Beth Black in the number 39 car, starting pretty far towards the front as well. 10th position in points, well, actually tied for 3rd, together with everybody else, except for Sean Howell and Kevin Waters. And then we got the 2 car of Kyle Thomas, starting in 5th position, the best starting chaser. And then finally we got the 30 car of Daniel Voyles, starting pretty far towards the back as well. So as you can see, there are some chasers up front, some chasers midfield, and some in the back. So I'm not sure if we should mention anything else. It's been a long time since we did a race. So yeah, it is going to be a short race compared to the Daytona 500. This race is only going to be 20 laps. Still 500 miles, but it is a 10% race. And Daytona 500 was a 20% race. As indeed, 20% is twice as much as 10%, blah blah blah. Calculating stuff, I don't want to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get the Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 on the way. And because of the lagging computer, when it started this race, they immediately drive off over there with the pace car in front of Denise Steinauer. I think you may already guess who my girlfriend is. I think I've only told a few of them. I think Joseph Nesto and John Ciudino know who it is, but well, it's not Denise Steinauer, I can tell you that. So it is one of the Appies though. You already know it. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Tessa Sato-Jackson 500. There is going to be a silent lap as well. On lap number 10 in honor of Tessa Sato-Jackson, as she's been driving the number 10 car for her whole career. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Denise Steinauer in the number 70 car will lead them to the green flag. The Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 is underway. We are back with the Dascar Star Super Speedway Series. Cars making moves all around. It seems like Jane Pinter is the one in the lead as they immediately try to make it 4 wide. And yes, that is not going to work. Oh goodness gracious. Denise van Leeuwen, where the heck did she come from? She started in 9th position or so. And she has already bombed her way to 2nd position. But she's still in a 4 wide situation with Blake Hallshield and the 2 front row sitters. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, this is dangerous. And Denise Steinauer, great move by her, moving up a lane, which gives Debbie Myers down low more room. But the fact is that now the leader is the 2 car of Kyle Thomas. But not anymore. As Denise van Leeuwen, in her first ever official start in the Star Wars Super Speedway Series, is now in the lead. She was thinking about stepping out of this race. since, well, with all that had happened to Tessa Sato-Jackson. But eventually she decided, well, I will race, since, well, these cars are still pretty safe, and that thing that happened to Tessa Sato-Jackson will never ever happen again, hopefully. So we will not go to such dangerous tracks, and well, some similar thing may happen at, for example, Coca-Cola Super Speedway. But the thing is, the car won't disintegrate completely into the disintegrate completely into the wall, but it will bounce off. And, well, the stupid thing was, I first said, well, the car doesn't bounce off the wall, it just goes over the wall, and eventually it does. The wall just didn't push the car over. The car just went straight through, or the wall just went straight through the car, and which is indeed what killed Tessa Sato-Jackson. So, as you can see over here, there are two chasers who out of nowhere have an extremely great run over here. Nicole Tranowicz and Beth Black are running away, and now the field is starting to split up a little bit. Prudence Littlejohn is just hanging in the back, thinking, well, you know what, I will just stay here, because the big one has not happened yet. And especially the yet is the big thing. And where's your pole sitter? Indeed, there she is. The number 77 car. Cannot get towards her too easily, so I won't. But as you can see, she has already fallen back to 25th position. Is this still an energy conservation mode? No. Okay. So, there you can see the two leaders now have been caught by the 41 car of John Shipman, Jordan Culp, and the 22 car of Cassandra Renzi. And here comes the move by Beth Black, but the 41 car is there as well. We've had 3 laps without a caution. Lap 4 of 20 this is. So whenever the timer says 10, we're going to have a silent lap, even if it eventually is under caution, which might happen. I actually see it happen, since look at all these cars. And when there is a caution, oh boy, 4 wide, oh boy, oh boy. Denise Steinhauer and gets turned into the pack. Pole sitter turned into the pack, but the biggest damage is indeed there for Kevin Waters, your points leader. Also Kasi Spengler with a lot of damage. We saw Ian Dutta. There is the number 84 car of Oliver Wilson. Goodness gracious. And also Kyle Thomas with a lot of damage, and Zach Sasser. So those are two chasers involved, while 2 other chasers are in the lead. Beth Black leads them back to the line, and Keith Batson is second. So big crash over here, and indeed, as you had noticed, I saw it happening. 4 wide is just there's no way the 4 wide is working. And the person starting in first and third in this race were involved, and actually one of those, the pole sitter, started it, as she got crowded down low, or she got crowded down low, no, she just got too low, and caused a crash. So ladies and gentlemen, that's your top, I don't know what. But the fact is that the number 39 car of Beth Black is in the lead. We're going to take a look at what happened over here. First caution of today. Four wide is not going to work, and it has worked before actually. At the beginning of this race, it worked with Denise Steinhauer. Again, she was going 4 wide then, but then it worked out. This time she was in the same situation, but it did not work out too well. Look at what's going to happen to her, as she's going to try to give the 25 car some room, but the 25 car already had a lot of room on the outside. And the thing is, let me pause it for a moment, the 25 car was running actually in the middle groove. If you would look at the 3 wide, the 25 car was in the middle groove, the 54 car of Blake Horsfield was in the outside groove. It was just the fact that Denise Steinhauer and Cassie was right in the middle of the first and second groove. And now trying to get down low to the first groove. And that is where the problem started, as she got into Cassie Spengler. And Cassie Spengler in her Monster Energy Chevy turned. And there is the 25 car, Blake Horsfield. Sean Howell did get damaged. So there are 2 pole sitters in the wall. How about that? Kyle Thomas was involved. And there Ian Dutta, he took a pretty good look, and there also touches the 63 car. I gotta make sure, no, Zach Sasser's not in the chase. Oh, he was in the Phillips Cup Series chase, so it's just a bad situation, 4 wide, and we already saw, I always said 4 wide is just not gonna work, and this is another thing which has proven my points of authority. Here we go. Full speed over here. There is contact made between the 77 and the 00. And into the wall. Pretty good lick. Kevin Waters, your points leader, with a lot of damage, and he might actually retire from this, so that's a very bad break for him. And of course, the chase is only 4 races again in this series, so actually you could not afford 1 DNF. But if everybody keeps on derping over here, all the chasers, then there's no problem with 1 DNF. Ooh, okay, cool. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The onboard with Kevin Waters. This was what I was about to say. There's the 77 on the inside and turned, and oh no. And you can actually see something which I always notice when somebody gets turned on the apron. Look at this. At this moment, Denise Steinhauer, she was right next to the 25 car, and then she got turned, and look at how far in front of the 25 car she ends. Look at this. She has actually passed that number 25 car on the apron, and that is something you see quite a lot of times when somebody does get turned on the apron and then out of nowhere eventually or somehow manages to save it. That person may end up even taking the lead or increasing the lead, passing other cars. And I think another person where you can see this very clearly is this number 98 car of Eliane. Look at the 00 and the 77 are right in front of her. And look at how far they managed to get in front of her now, even if after sliding already. And holy cow, by the way, Eliane was really close on this. Look at this, full speed. Wow. Oh man, talking about luck over here, Eliane. That's a great job over there. There's Sean Howell. He did get into the wall and got some damage, but not too bad, I think it will be for him. Yeah. So at the moment, this is your leader, Beth Black, and there's where Keith Patterson made his move. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you back to the green, and probably it's going to be a silent lap soon. Here we go, back to green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again here at Daytona International Speedway for the Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 on RTL7. And this is lap number 9, so that means that the green flag is going to be taken on lap number 10, which will then be the silent lap in honor of Tessa Sato-Jackson. So, at the moment we got Beth Black in the lead, second is Keith Batson, Amanda Pericles in third position, fourth we got the 16 car of Jacques Robinson, Emily Michaels is in 5th position, Daniel Voiles, the chaser, is in 6th position, 7th is the 12 car of Eduardo Ruiz. In 8th position we got the 40 car of Brenda Pericles, just to make sure. 9th we got the 22 car of Cassandra Renzi, and 10th is Joseph Onesto. So a couple of cars have retired, I think 4 in total. And indeed those 4 cars are the 25 car of Kevin Waters, ouch, chaser. The 63 car of Zach Sasser, the 84 of Oliver Wilson, and the 23 car of Ian Dutta. So here are some more cars which may have made pit stops and to repair some damage. So ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there to go green flag racing again. Ouch, that hurts. Damn it, don't frown. Tears in my eyes. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, my eyes are, or the space in, or the space above my eyes or on top, my upper nose is also thick. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tessa Sato-Jackson passed away a few weeks ago, and this coming lap will be in honor of her. as we go green flag racing. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a silent moment for Tessa Sato-Jackson. And once again, thank you, by the way, for your moment of silence. Once again, our thoughts and prayers are with the friends and family and colleagues of Tessa Sato-Jackson. She was one of the biggest stars in Dascar, as she has won a championship in the Phillips Cup Series, and she still owns the record of having most wins, with 7 total wins. So losing her is really one of the biggest losses we've ever had over here. And this will take a while before this will go away, and probably we will never forget Tessa Jackson. That is a fact, which, well, it's just a very bad deal, very sad situation. So, well, yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about this all. Well, I think it is best to just focus on the remainder of the race. The 40 car of Brenda Pericles at the moment is in the lead, as we had a lead change when we're on lap number 10, as Beth Black got passed by the 74 car of Amanda Pericles, but both are already falling back a lot. So here's Sean Howell. What the hell? Sean Howell is in turn number 4. And these guys are entering in turn number 4. What is this? How slow is that car? Oh, trouble! Caution is out. And we had a big crash. Oh boy. No. There are cars coming over here. And I'm not sure. I think they're fine. Oh. Look out. Look at all the cars that were involved. A big crash we had over here. And let's see, Eliane involved, Keith Batson, what? Beth Black was involved, John Shipman, Betty Cox, Cassandra Renzi, Daniel Voiles. Those are already 2 chasers. Bassanese, yes, it is Bassanese. And the 2 car was also involved. I'm not sure if he was involved, but no, he was not involved. Just kidding. Or was he? I don't know. Whatever. We're going to take a look at, ladies and gentlemen, at this crash. It's, well, quite shocking what happened over here. And you see the 72 car of Joseph Ernesto is at the moment in the lead. So the best running chaser at the moment is Joseph Ernesto. John Cittadino, excuse me. I keep on mixing those 2 guys up. But John Cittadino is in the lead. Talking about John Cittadino, he has signed us up for his new series, which is the Dascar something. Regional race series or something. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. But he has sign-ups up, so please check that out. It's a great series. It is a John Cittadino series, so it must be great. It's also just like the Utica Home Track Series races. And also, Alex Smith is not in the field, but Alex Smith has a new Dascar series as well, which is the Valvoline Historical series. Ow. Oh. That was not even my head, it was my shoulder. Or at least the bone between my shoulder and my neck. That hurts also. So I will stop whining about this. Ladies and gentlemen, first let's take a look at what happened over here. A pretty big crash, which took out quite some more chase. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays. You guys know something that doesn't work? It is called 4 wide racing, not 3 wide, 4 wide, 4. speech disorder. It's called 4 Wide Racing. And we again had 4 Wide Racing, but I'm actually not sure now. Yes, it does happen over here. So, I will rewind it for a moment. What happened, they were going 4 wide over here with Jane Pinter, with a 17 car of Nick Woltranowicz, the 46 car of Keith Batson, and the 30 car of Daniel Voiles. Eventually, some of them made contact with the 46 car, and the 17 car made contact. Then that shot the 17 car into the 6, then up into 22 car and the 17 car again, and eventually Keith Batson and Daniel Voiles went around, also taking the 39 car of Beth Black with them, 2 chasers. The 41 car also was involved, and they keep on spinning up there. But now somewhere is where the 98 car comes in. Or not. She has already crashed. Never mind. Oh, there she is. Hello. So she ran into... Oh. Bam. There's where it happened. Also the 61 car of Beth Sneeze got into it. And Eliane ran into the 41 car. Then into the 03 car. The 41 car got drilled over there by 61 of Beth Sneeze. Jackson Phillips, that is. And there 22 car of Cassandra Renzi spinning. And 4 cars just spinning. And then Eliane is going to hit the 22 car there, right in the back. I'm not sure if there were any more cars up here involved. I don't think so. Jane Pinter somehow managed to save his car. I'm not sure about the 17 car, where she is. Nicole Tranowicz, oh, she's not involved as well. She was involved, but her damage is not too bad, seems like. So let's take another look at this from the spectator cam. There. Not camera 2, but a spectator cam, which works better. Actually, the 39 car and the 8 car also made contact. That is Beth Black and Emily Michaels, but somehow Emily Michaels made it, I think. So it's time to take one more on board. Yeah, one more on board. Let's go on. No, 2 more on boards. I feel like we should also go on board with Keith Batson. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oops. There you see. He was running 4 wide at the moment. Oops. And there, oh, you can see how quickly things go. At the moment he made contact, somebody else had already turned him into the wall. So it's just like my accident yesterday. As I wasn't even aware of the fact that somebody was coming. I have never seen that other guy coming, and it was just out of nowhere, bam. And even before I realized I had run into somebody, I saw him laying on the ground bleeding. And I thought, oh my goodness, I asked him if he was alright. And then I realized I was bleeding myself. So, yeah. By the way, the gymnastics room was also a huge mess. Blood everywhere, so it wasn't too good of a situation. Luckily, I got a lot of help from everybody, so I'm very happy with that. But now we'll take another onboard look with the 39 car of Beth Black, also a chaser. So, tough race for some chasers over here. Here we go, onboard with her. Here's the contact with Emily Michaels, and eventually, yeah, nowhere to go. Daniel Voiles was there as well, 3rd chaser involved in this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you to the second close call. There, no, it wasn't too close, but it's time to take you now back to the green flag with the 72 car of John Cittadino in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again here at Daytona International Speedway in RTL 7 with the Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 in honor of Tessa Sato-Jackson, that is. We got John Cittadino in the lead. Second is number 26 car of Jordan Culp. Third is Bob Jones. Fourth is Elena Saite. Fifth we got Joseph Ernesto. Sixth is Diana Vasquez out of nowhere, actually. Then seventh is Joshua Michaels. Eighth, Brenda Pericles. Denise van Leeuw in her first ever race is in 9th position. And 10th we got Nesmer Brown. A couple of Dutch people over here. I'll skim through the field just quickly. I'm not sure how many cars are in the field, but some have retired. I think the 30 car has retired as well as the 39 car. Here you can see the 39 car and the 98 car have retired, and the 30 car as well. So that means the 3 cars have retired. 2 of them are chasers. Beth Black, Eliane, and Daniel Voiles are not here anymore. So that means that we are with 35 cars in the field, which makes sense. So, wrong button. I still have to get used a little bit to this. So what will be our planning? Tomorrow there are going to be the dual races, which is a fact. So, well, I'm pretty sure I can make it since I have even more time than today. And here I am doing races. So tomorrow there will be the dual, the LG duels for the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. And when the Daytona 500 is, I am not sure. If it's probably going to be this weekend. Otherwise it's going to be next weekend. So maybe happening that the speed weeks last for 2 weeks. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the 72 car of John Cittadino leading us to the green flag. When we go green flag racing, we'll have 4 more laps to go. Here we go at Daytona International Speedway. John Cittadino leads them to the green flag. Elena Suiten making a pretty aggressive move. And she's coming with a run and with the help from Joseph Nesto. 2 veterans coming over here. Both have been in the Phillips Cup Series since the beginning. And actually, those are two of the few drivers who have been in every single race that has been, except for maybe some special race or a race where they have been injured. And still, Elena Suiten has only 1 win, so that's pretty terrible for her. Looking to get another win. Well, she has 2 wins. She also won 1 race in the Summer Series, the Shell Dirt Ringer Series. But here she is in the lead with just a few more laps to go, but we already know that she is not going to keep it up there. As here comes the 40 car with full head of steam, and indeed there they are in the lead. So who will be your winner? Somebody who can make it, somebody in this lower lane with 3 more laps to go. I'm looking back at the 55 car, somewhere around that. I'm going to do my prediction. I think that the 55 car or the 62 car wins this race. And that's something I think. I'm not sure. So at the moment, we got the 40 car in the lead of Brenda Pericles. But here comes the 9 car of Makoto Iguchi, who's going to make a move soon. Here comes the 55 car of Bob Jones. What a story would it be for Bob Jones if he would win this race? But 2 more laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 cars in the lead. Makoto Iguchi is there, waiting for her moment of glory and possibly take a win over her. That would be great for her. Nestor Brown is there. I don't think that Joseph Nestor will make. No, he's in the middle lane. So it will, if my guess would be right, it will be the 55 car. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I did guess wrong. And that is how unpredictable this racing thing is, especially here at Daytona. So now Nesmith Brown takes 3rd position. Diana Vasquez is coming with a run. But we are running out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Running out of laps as we come on the front stretch. We only have 1 more lap to go. And here comes Makoto Iguchi with a run. Nesmith Brown is there as well. And Diana Vasquez. Dutch people have been victorious before at Daytona a couple of times, with Danica Calistria winning a Daytona 500 in the Star Wars Speedway Series, Evelyn Lauder winning the Daytona 500 in the Phillips Cup Series, and now we got a train coming over here. Who is going to make a move on the 9 car? There comes the 07 car of Diana Vasquez. Makoto Iguchi trying to block every lane that is possible, and she did it great, and now it seems like she has this race in her pocket unless the 07 car comes with a huge run. Who will win this race? I don't think it will be enough for Diana Vasquez. No, indeed. Makoto Iguchi in the number 9 car will pick up the race and her first career victory at Daytona in the Star Wars Speedway Series. More people coming. Oh, there we got a big group over here. And that was Sean Howe. I think they're done. No, not. Just kidding. We're not done yet. I still see the flagman waving his flag, so... I always get wondering who has the last win. But indeed, was the first career win for Makoto Iguchi, at least in the main races then. Oh, caution is out. Whoa, what? The caution is out, and we may have had an incident over here with the 41 car and the 55 car. Oh, we had an incident over here after the finish. This is the Nationwide Series all over again. Holy cow. There's Makoto Iguchi. What in the world has happened over here? Everything is turning nuts out of nowhere and everybody keeps on racing. Look at this. That's just weird. There was a big crash in turn number 1, it seems like, after the finish. So people are coming on pit road over here. The lights on the pace car are out. And Makoto Iguchi is indeed shown as the winner. And this was the second place car, Diana Vasquez. So I will take a look back at the timing and scoring quickly. But I'm pretty sure it's right over here. So, wow. A crash after the start-finish line. I'm not seeing that happen very often. Ooh. Something I did notice. We got the 49 car of Denise van Leeuwen finishing in 9th in her debut over here. That's a great job by Denise van Leeuwen. She's already done great things over here. Winning the qualifying race, indeed, was one of those things. What did she win it? No, she finished in 3rd position. She did not win it, right? Nah. She finished in 3rd position. That's it. So, people are gone. Here we go, official standings. And we're gonna take a quick look and see if this is right. First, we're gonna also take a look at what happened over here. I saw Bob Jones involved, who finished in 12th position. Who else was involved? I'm not sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to take a quick look at what happened over here. 3rd caution of the day, but it was after the finish. Holy cow. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see over here, this is the finish. And you can see, there's your winner in 1st position. So that's the 9 car of Makoto Iguchi. We're gonna just do it like this quickly, just to make sure. Yes, 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 that's right. The top 10 is correct, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is correct. No, 2, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. And well, I'm pretty sure that these guys are also correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was quite an interesting finish over here. What happened? Look at what's going to happen over here. It's going to start actually not with these cars. I think you may already feel it coming. There is a lapped car. And what happens? Keith Batson is running 140 miles per hour. These cars are coming with 180 miles per hour. Makoto Iguchi moves up the high, but then she sees the lapped car, moves down low. This 07 car of Diana Vasquez, nowhere to go, slows down and just hits the brakes full. Then everybody else behind there as well. Then Bob Jones in number 55 car. Oh no, excuse me. It is Eduardo Ruiz who then gets turned. He couldn't slow down in time, so he just decides to move down low. But then there was the 48 car of Zachary Robinson, and contact is made, and Eduardo Ruiz will go round into Bob Jones right there. Oh my goodness, that was a pretty good lick as well. And there the 16 car is also involved. So Eduardo Ruiz, Jacques Robinson and Bob Jones decide to crash after the start-finish line. Well, it wasn't their fault. Well, maybe Eduardo Ruiz, but well, it's all after start-finish line. So, man, this is really reminiscent to the crash that happened at in the Nationwide Series with Dale Earnhardt Jr. running into the back of, who was it? Kyle Larson, I think Regan Smith or something. or Kyle Larson, I'm not sure, but well, that's a pretty big accident over here. So, another camera angle, and then he spins around, and boom! Man, you don't see that coming. Don't see that coming. Is that good? I think it is. And then these guys are deciding to run an extra lap around the racetrack. I'm not sure why, but that's what they decide. So here's your full standings, ladies and gentlemen. And scrolling down. And once again, the finish that happened after the finish. So Bob Jones is scored in 12th position. Who else was involved? Eduardo Ruiz was scored in 18th position, and the 16 car of Jacques Robinson in 14th. Here you see the people that have retired: Beth Black, Eliane, Daniel Voiles, Kevin Waters, Zach Sever, Oliver Wilson, and Ian Dudda. That's Beth Black, Daniel Voiles, and Kevin Waters. 2 points lead, or 2 chasers, including points leader Kevin Waters. Sean Howell, where's Sean Howell? 31st position, so not a good day for him as well. Keith Batson caused everything as being lap traffic, and he finished in 35th position. Then we got Prudence Littlejohn in the number 50 car. By the way, where's Keith Batson? He should have finished, but well, doesn't matter. Prudence Littlejohn in the 50 car. I think she 23rd position. That's not even too good. So yeah. Then we got Joseph Nesto in the 62 car. Where's Joe Nesto? Joe Nesto. I'm looking for him. My eyes are not really focused. 21st position for Joseph Nesto. So that's already, again, the top 5 in points didn't do too well. Nicole Tranovic in the number 17 car was also involved in the crash, as she finished in... well, she was involved, but I think she didn't make it to... Oh, how in the world did she finish in 7th position? I'm not sure, but great job by Nicole Tranovic in 7th position. Moonlight Taylor, even better, in 4th position. And Moonlight Taylor is, after Diana Vasquez in the 07 car, the best finishing... Oh no, just kidding. Makoto Iguchi is also a chaser. So that is chasers in 1st, 2nd, and 4th, with Makoto Iguchi in the lead. So Makoto Iguchi is most likely going to be your new points leader, with the 07 car of Diana Vasquez possibly in 2nd. Yeah, possibly. Well, Diana Vasquez in 2nd. Moonlight Taylor in 3rd. Beth Black in number 10 car, or no, in the 39 car, was 10th in points, well, tied for 3rd. Did not finish. Finished all the way in the back. 2 car of Zachary Orff of Kyle Thomas also had a lot of damage, finished in 33rd position. And then we got Daniel Voiles in the number 30 car, who finished in 38th position, also very far in the back. So ladies and gentlemen, your top 10, I will go through that and then we'll end this over here. Makoto Iguchi winning the race, chaser important. Diana Vasquez in 2nd position with her teammate Jane Pinter right behind her in 3rd. So Pony Motorsports looking strong over here in the race that was supposed to be in the same weekend as Jackie Salas passed away. Moonlight Taylor, number 96 car, finishing 4th position. And Ray Tacken in the 08 car, finishing in 5th after barely missing the chase. Then we got Renessa Brown in number 73 car in 6th position. Nicole Tranovic in the number 17 car is in 7th. Great job by her. Andrew Robinson is back again behind the number 4 car, or behind the wheel of the number 4 car after missing the Ricky Raceway X Apollo 500, where he was injured. Denise van Leeuwen, in her first ever start, managed to finish in 9th position after starting there as well, I think. Yeah, she started in 9th and finished in 9th. Cool for her. And Brenda Pericles in the number 40 car finished in 10th position. So ladies and gentlemen, the next race is going to be at the Hula Hoop Super Speedway, which will be another crazy race, the Heineken 500. So looking forward to that race. I'm really curious how that race will play out. So we got 3 more races to go in this chase, and those are not really the least exciting races. And we got the Hula Hoop race coming up, then we got St. Joltis, and after that, final race of the season at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. So ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a splendid end to this season. At the moment, your points leader will be Makoto Iguchi going into the hula hoop race. And for now, I want to thank you for watching. Once again, thoughts and praise to Tessa Sato-Jackson. The Tessa Sato-Jackson 500 is over here. And finally, we're back again in the Star Wars Super Speedway series. And we're going to be going full throttle. And within 1 month, hopefully, this season is going to be over. Somewhere halfway through April, probably, will be the end of this season. So, ladies and gentlemen, for now, I want to thank you for watching. And, be safe. Don't run into anybody during a PE lesson and bruise your head or something. And for now, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with the Dascar Star Wars Super Speedway Series, Season 4, 2014, on RTL 7.
Say goodbye to one of our own. We may be lonely, but we're not alone. Though the leaves will fall and the tears will flow, may it always comfort us to know